Country Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. It's time to take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. With little rain in the 2-week weather forecast for Argentina and southern Brazil, funds were big buyers yesterday of soybeans and corn, driving bean prices up 28 and corn up 15 by the bushel. Adding fuel to the fire was USDA's announcement of overnight sales of 18.6 million bushels of U.S. beans to an unknown buyer for this and the next year's crop. Corn futures are having trouble keeping up with the jump in soybean values, partially because expectations are for the crop losses of corn in South America are thought to be a smaller percentage than that of soybean. Also, the Communist Chinese have been a big buyer of U.S. beans of late, and they have U.S. corn along with that. In fact, the U.S. farmer has been a steady seller of cash corn during this market year run-up. Last year, following the Chinese New Year holiday, the Communist Chinese were big buyers of U.S. corn. Some in the market believe that will hold true again this year, but only time will tell. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland will be closed Wednesday for Milo trucks. Cargill and the Andersons are open this week for Milo trucks 7 to 3. In regards to this report, March corn $6.35 1/4, up 14 3/4. December March Kansas City hard red winter wheat $7.91 3/4, up 6, and March beans $15.81 3/4, up 28 1/4. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the USDA's National Pork Carcass Cutout value for Monday afternoon. 78 higher at 98.19. Federal slaughter 481,000 head. Feb lean hogs 87.70, up 67 1/2. Wholesale box prices widened. The Choice Select spread, still tight though, sets at $3.92. Choice box dropped 85. The Select box pulled back by $1 and a dime. Federal slaughter 121,000 head through Monday. Feb live cattle 141.82, down 22. March feeder cattle 165.02, down 107. USDA says the cash market for Monday inactive, limited to some 224 dressed hot and hanging deals in the western corn belt. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how'd the Mason sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We ended up having right at 300 head today. We did have a less run than we normally would this time of year, but we still had a lot of ice and everything, a lot of mud and some things like that, pretty well cold temperatures, so that kind of slowed a few cattle down. We'll end up having a lot of those come in probably next week. I thought overall the quality was very good today. Stock steers and heifers, I thought both sold fully steady. Also, the bigger cattle, the feeder steers and heifers, all sold very steady also. Packer cows, they probably sold $2 to $4 higher today. There's still a strong demand for Packer cows. Also, the bulls, they sold steady. No test really on the replacement cattle on pairs or bred cows, Larry.
Good. How is San Sabas shaping up?
Looking pretty good. We're going to start at 10 o'clock an hour earlier. We've got a special bull consignment that we have, and that's going to be featuring the Martin Bruni Brangus and Cannon Charolais. Then several other bulls are there. They'll all be ready to go to work for you. They've been trick tested or they're virgin and all fertility tested. I think we got a total of 33 Charolais bulls, about 12 Hereford, 11 stabilizers, 10 Brangus, 10 Key Angus, I think 4 Limplex, and a couple of Red Angus and Black Angus bulls, Larry, that'll be there. Then we roll into our stocker feeder sale right after around 11 o'clock. 11:15 or so, and we've already got about 700-800 head of really good cattle. Those are supposed to have been there last week, but as you know, due to the freezing weather and ice that we had, we postponed that till this week. So looks for a good run coming up for Thursday.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. For pictures and information, some of the catalogs and EPDs on the bulls, go to our website, jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate it, Ken. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sean, what's the sheep and goat sale shaping up to be?
Well, kind of like we talked last night, somewhere around that 2 to might get a few more. See how they roll in tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be good, so we'll see how we catch them in the morning. On the cattle end, 800 to 1,000. Like we talked last night, we had that weather coming in, so it kind of shut us down a little bit. Maybe we'll double up and catch up there. So hoping we'll get somewhere on that 800 to 1,000 mark. And then we do have those cows we talked about last night. Sell out. There'll be 40 so of those cows, about 12 or so of them will be pairs. And then the balance will be bred cows, kind of 6 up, and they'll be solid mounts. So anybody in all colors. So anybody looking for some cows to turn out, sure come see us on Wednesday.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Neighbor, this portion of today's program is brought to you by PMI Jordanton. Call 830-769-1234. That's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again at PMI Jordanton, 830-769-1234.
We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're getting ready for a sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like?
Got a little over 100 standing here on the yard this evening. Got a few more guys coming in the morning, so kind of looking for that run. We've been having 500 to 600 head. It looks like a real active market. Somebody to sell a few. We'll sure have the guys looking for them tomorrow.
Good. How about cattle sale Thursday?
We're going to have a few guys doubling up from last week that didn't work, so I think we'll probably have around that 700 or 800 range and kind of see what comes in on Wednesday to update you Wednesday evening.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us, the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you later in the week.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, if it walks, swims, or flies, they can feed it. And they've been doing so for over 40 years now. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good people at Full of Pep Feeds, Cuero, in San Antonio. Find a dealer at fullofpep.com. I enjoy speaking for Full of Pep. The anniversary coincides with their purchase of the mill in Cuero in 1982. Many of you heard me speak for the first time on their behalf on the radio when I worked for them in 1986. And in the last 40 years, they've developed fine products like the 6040 Cube, Super Beef Developer, and my favorite, Muy Grande Nutrition. 40 years and growing strong. Full of Pep Feed Mills in San Antonio and Cuero. Retail stores on Rigsby Avenue in San Antonio and on Esplanade in Cuero. Dealers at fullofpep.com. 40 years and growing strong. Congratulations, Full of Pep. fullofpep.com.
We are on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock, getting ready for a Tuesday sale. What's it looking like?
It's going to be short tomorrow. We've got a little over 200 in tonight, probably 25, 30 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate half of them. One pair. Quality of calves is decent for no more than we have. Hopefully end up with 250, 275 by sale time.
Well, tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler.
Start at 10 o'clock with the goats. You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you after the sale.
Thanks, sir.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for Southern Tank. You know, water is a lifeline to any ranch or cattle operation. Sealing and restoring existing leaking or cracked concrete water tanks and cisterns or cattle troughs not only saves you time, but it's the most cost-effective thing to do. Southern Tank will be happy to discuss and schedule putting those leaky, cracked concrete tanks back into 100% operating capacity. 30 years of experience and the know-how to get you back in operation with minimal downtime. Give them a call today at 210-417-3263 or through their website, southernwatertank.com. That's 210-417-3263, southernwatertank.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was the Monday sale?
Market's still pretty good, Larry. Ended up with a few more than what we thought. Ended up with 1,382 head today. Some cow-calf pairs brought from $9.25 up to $15.25. Some bred cows from $750 to $1,200. The packer cows sold pretty much steady money, 78 to 84 on your high-yielding cows, 68 to 78 on your breakers, 32 to 62 on your canners. Packer bulls, 98 to $1.06 on your high-yielding bulls, 84 to 98 on your low to medium-yielding bulls. 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 182 to 204. Heifer mates, 160 to 178. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 176 to $2. Heifer mates, 146 to 168. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 176 to 196. Heifer mates, 144 to 164. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 164 to 182. Heifer mates, 134 to 150. 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 148 to 164. Heifer mates, 130 to 142. And the 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers, 130 to 144. Heifer mates, 120 to 134. So pleased with it. Had some, pretty decent volume considering the weather we had last week, and so was pleased with it. Had a good market today.
Good. Do you know of anything for this next go-round?
I do. I'm going to have another couple loads of those weaned calves that are weaned yearlings are going to be here, and then another set of about 150 Charolais calves, Charolais cross, that are going to be here next week. So especially, probably another 1,200 or something like that for next week.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Riley.
361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is the cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and I'm on the line with Colt Adams. Colt, you've got a special farm and ranch equipment auction coming up, don't you?
Mr. Larry, this will be our first farm ranch construction equipment auction for the new year. It will be on February the 12th at 9 a.m., located at Ryan Services at 26620 U.S. Highway 59 in El Campo, Texas. We have a big lineup of some really nice equipment coming in daily. We do have a farm sellout on the yard right now with a really nice John Deere 7760 bale picker with lots of 12-row implements coming in with it. Larry, we'll have anything from a big tractor to a small piece for the garden at home. We will be accepting consignments Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 up until a few days before the sale. There will be an online bidding platform through equipmentfacts.com, or you can look us up on Facebook at G&A Auctions, at our website at gnaauctions.net, or you can call me anytime at 361-920-1618. 361-920-1618.
Colt, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, Larry. We appreciate you.
We are on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. Kenny, we did not have a sale because of inclement weather and its after effects on Friday.
Yes, sir, that's correct. It's never good to call one off, and I was a little worried about calling it off on a Tuesday when I did, but we got this one right. So it was exactly what the weathermen called for, and got pretty icy down here. But we did get some rain out of the deal, and it was really good. I don't know. Larry talked around, probably from 3 to 5, 6 inches,
right,
in this area. Glad to have it for sure. If it took missing a sale to get a 5-inch rain, I'll take it.
Yeah, because I know some parts of that area, like in McLennan County, were anywhere from 4 to 11 inches short.
It was awful dry in spots, caught a little tank water. But we do have some stuff lined up this week.
Good. Let's talk about them.
You bet. We've got 70 or 80 cows coming from one consignor. It'd be mostly pairs, set of middle-aged to younger crossbred cows. Could be some possible 3-and-1s on them. Most of them got Charolais calves. Big, stout set of ranching cows is what they are. They'll be in Wednesday for us to start going through. And got another set of cows, about 30 pair and 20 breds on them that we're going to get. I don't have much information on them yet. We'll get them Wednesday morning, go through them, have them ready for everybody to look at sometime Thursday afternoon. I had one little guy call with some calves, and I think we're going to rebound pretty good. It's going to dry up this week. It's supposed to be sunny. We're thankful for the rain. We'll get back after it just like we did before.
Good. Tell everybody how to contact you, Kenny.
You bet. We'll be in the office all week. A little in and out last week with the weather, but catch us at 254-697-6697. You can follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook. We will post some pictures, videos of these cows as soon as we get them shaped up, worked up, and ready to go for you.
Good deal. We
So-
appreciate it, and we'll touch base with you later in the week.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks
you.
for what you do.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in February, March plus 85, 1286. Houston, 1349. Progresso, 1230. Yellow corn through Corpus in February, March plus 100, 735 and a quarter. Houston, 785 and a quarter. Progresso, 1360. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in February, March plus 70, 861 and three quarters. And Houston beans, February delivery, March less a dime, 1571 and three quarters. Texas cotton, 18,885 bale of West Texas, 1,470 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma. 20,355 total. Prices $118.57 to $120.82. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. We appreciate you listening. God bless. Be careful. We'll see you down the road.